Hello, I'm Omar, of your student nurse for today. Can I get your name and date of birth? Mason Jones, March 3rd, 1990. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and check your armband to make sure that matches. And I see that it does match. Alright, so today I'm going to be changing the dressing for your central line, otherwise known as your central venous access device. Do you have any pain today? You don't have any pain? And do you have any allergies? No allergies? Okay. And do you have any allergies to chlorhexidine, latex, or tape, just to make sure? You don't have any? Okay. And do you have you had this procedure done before? You have? Okay, you have, but I'm going to go over it really quickly, just one more time. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be changing the dressing as it has been 7 days, and then I'm going to assess the site, make sure everything is normal, and then after I'm going to put on a new dressing. Does that sound okay to you? Alright, and from there on, do you have any questions or concerns about this procedure? No? No questions? Okay. And are you in a comfortable position, Mr. Jones? You are? Okay. Okay, and then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to perform hand hygiene. And I'm going to put on a pair of gloves. I'm going to wipe my workspace area for 30 seconds. Alright. We'd make sure to get the edges as well. How has your day been so far, Mr. Jones? That's good to hear. And did you have any family visit you? You did? That's great. Alright, it has been 30 seconds. Now I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my gloves. And I'm going to perform hand hygiene. It has been 2 minutes now that the table has air dried. So now that 2 minutes has passed, I'm going to bring my materials to the table. What I have here is a bio patch, an extra set of sterile gloves, and my tray. I'm going to open the tray, fold it down like that, and I'm going to prepare my materials. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to remove my my mask. And this mask was used for you. However, you're already wearing a mask, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. And from here, I'm going to remove my sterile gloves, put it here, and I'm going to drop in my bio patch. I'm going to remove that as well. The reason why I am wearing a mask and why you are wearing a mask is because we want to prevent contamination of your dressing and your insertion site for your central line. We don't want you to cough or sneeze, and we just want to reduce the risk of infection in the site. So are you able to turn your head towards the left, please, away from the site? Alright, thank you. Okay. Now I am going to perform hand hygiene. And I'm going to put on a pair of clean gloves and remove the dressing. Before I remove the dressing, Mr. Jones, can you let me know if you're in any pain throughout the procedure, just so that we're on the same page, alright? Okay, thank you. And are you in a comfortable position, just to make sure? You are? Alright. First thing I'm going to do is remove the tape that was attached to the tubing and onto the skin. Get rid of that. Oh, sticking. There we go. And I'm going to remove the Tegaderm, and while I do that, it should be normally painless, but if you have any pain, you let me know, okay? I'm going to hold on to the catheter to make sure that it's stabilized as well. I'm going to remove the Tegaderm, and I'm going to remove the biopatch. Okay, now that I've removed that out of the way and I remove my gloves, I'm going to perform hand hygiene. And now I'm going to assess the site. I don't see any signs of irritation, redness, and swelling. And I don't see any cracks and kinks in the tubing. And I see that the tubing is clamped. And I also see that it's clamped because we want to prevent any blood from leaking out. And we also want to prevent any air emboli from forming. And I see that the catheter position is at 15 centimeters, which was previously documented as well. So everything seems to be normal. Everything going all right for you, Mr. Jones? All right. Now I'm going to put on a pair of clean gloves. I've already done my hand hygiene after I discarded my gloves. So now I'm going to perform hand hygiene. I'm going to perform donning on my gloves. I'm going to make sure to only touch the 1-inch border. Alright. Alright, there we go. Now I'm going to don on my dominant hand. Okay, and I see that my pinky's not in, however, that's alright. I'm gonna put in my other hand and then I'm gonna fix it afterwards. Now I'm gonna slip my fingers underneath the cuff here and raise it up and get my left hand in. Okay, and I also have 2 fingers in my pinky spot, so I'm gonna now rearrange this. Get everything right in the right spot. Alright. Alright, and I'm going to make sure to not to touch this unsterile part. Make sure to roll it a little bit more down. Alright. Not touching that unsterile part. Okay. And then everything looks to be good. Now I'm going to remove the plastic here, and I'm going to pinch the middle as it is sterile, and I'm going to discard it. And then my hands are above the waist. So at this point, I'm going to get my materials ready now that my hands are sterile. So I'm going to fold my Tegaderm. Okay, that's folded, and I'm going to get my chlorhexidine ready. Alright. Now I'm going to make sure it's popped and that it's good to go. And I'm going to use a 2-inch border around the insertion site, and I'm going to I'm going to clean the site for 30 seconds. Now I'm going to unsterilize my left hand. 30 seconds, okay. Everything going all right for you, Mr. Jones? All right. Make sure to use a 2-inch border around the site. And I'm going to wipe up. Okay, it has been 30 seconds, and now I'm going to drop that, and I'm going to let it air dry for 30 seconds. 30 seconds has passed. Now I'm going to get my bio patch, and I'm going to put the new one on, and I'm going to also fold my bio patch while I get it as well. Okay, bio patch is folded. Okay, looks good. And now I'm going to get my Tegaderm. Looks like there is something attached to the plastic part of it. Let's see if I can get rid of that while I remove the plastic. So hopefully that can come out. This is a bit of a situation I got here, but I'm going to try my best to get rid of it. Oh, look, there it went. And now I'm going to remove the plastic part using my left hand. Okay, that has been good. That has now dropped, and now I'm going to create my stress loop, and I'm going to go ahead and drop the Tegaderm right in the middle like that. All right, is everything okay for you so far, Mr. Jones? All right. Okay, to make sure that there's no air bubbles. All right. I'm going to write down today's date, my initials, and the time. Put it in a visible area so others can see when the last change was done. Now I'm going to secure my tubing onto the skin. Secure it like that. Okay, and now I'm going to see how you tolerated the procedure, Mr. Jones. How was that for you so far? Everything was okay? No pain? Everything's okay? All right, perfect. Now I'm going to clean my area. Okay. I'm going to remove my gloves, perform hand hygiene. Okay, and now I'm going to... Oh, Mr. Jones, you're able to come back to your previous position. You don't have to be on your left anymore. All right, and the patient would turn. All right, and now I'm going to document what I did today. So I'm going to document how you tolerated the procedure, the assessment of the site. The site was normal, had no infection, and like you said, you tolerated the procedure well. I'm going to also I'm also going to document how much the measurement of the site was, which was 15 centimeters, which was the catheter position, which was also the previous documentation as well. So everything was standard there. And I'm also going to document today's date and the time that I performed this. And is there anything else that I can assist you with, Mr. Jones? Okay, and I'm also going to help you in your lowest position. I'm going to put the bed in the lowest position. I'm going to give you your call light, and I'm going to also provide privacy. And that should conclude. Thank you.